5 things I wish my younger brother knew. Even if you are not my young brother, these are things I generally think all young men should know. And I think I took too long to realize it. So, if you like how that sounds, please stick around and I'm just going to make this video quick and short so that we summarize all of my regrets and things that I wish my younger brother knew. The first one, number one, is do it now. Whatever you want to do, whatever goal, whatever dream that you have to do it now. If you ever want to make money, if you ever want to do anything, if you ever want to have a wife, if you ever want to have anything, start doing it now. Because I always felt like I still have time. Maybe, man, I'll start saving later. Maybe let me just plan my business right now. I'll start doing it later. YouTube, let me wait a bit. I'll start doing it later. It was always later, later, later. But the thing that I realized that if I had started 3 years ago bodybuilding, nigga, I'll be in a different shape. If I had started 3 years ago YouTube, like I would be in a different place. So before we go anywhere, the number one advice I'm first going to give my younger brother is that do it now. The second point would be, and this one, I know it seems so simple, and a lot of you might think you're doing it, but put God first. Like, this rule of thumb is going to remove a lot of unnecessary headaches in your life. So, when it comes to dating, when it comes to the music that you listen to, when it comes to your way of lifestyle, your way of thinking, if you always put God first, it's going to put a lot of filters to a lot of bad things that are going to affect you. Same thing with the girls. If you are just going out with girls, any girls, anyhow, left, right, center, without caring, without trying to involve God into your relationship, dude, you're going to suffer a lot of major heartbreaks. I'm not saying that when you pursue it, trying it with God, you're not going to suffer, but it's going to reduce. Like, if you put God in your life, it's going to filter a lot of trashy people in your life. It's going to filter a lot of bad things in your life. So, this is the second thing I would tell my younger brother, that this is what you need to do. Now, the third thing is this one. This one should have been the first point, but no one is coming to save you. Like, literally no one. Like, even me, your big brother. Like, I am not coming to save you, bro. Like, you are literally on your own in this world. Yes, you have brotherhood, you have community, but there's a starting point of belief. You need to believe in yourself. When you believe in yourself, when you start doing things and becoming of value, that's when other people will start trying to come in and that's when I see my young brother is pushing, yes, this hustle, he's doing this, he's doing this, I can connect him. Like, literally no one is coming to save you if you don't save yourself first. You yourself gotta want it first if you ever want to see any change in your life. So no one is coming to say, if you are currently watching cartoons, watching movies, watching TV shows, just relaxing, entertaining yourself, watching porn, doing all this shit, like thinking maybe sometime I'll just get like, or sometime I'll get serious, or I still have time, but just know at the back of your mind, all this time that I'm wasting, I'm literally doing nothing, bro. I am wasting my time and no one is coming to save me. The fourth point is self-love. You have to love yourself. That is the thing I wish, or I would wish my brother, young brother, knows, that you need to love yourself. You need to cherish yourself. You need to hold yourself in high regards, because you can start expecting it from others when you yourself don't give it to yourself. It's more like a hypocritical thing, right? Where you know you yourself, you don't brush your teeth, but you're like, nigga, why don't you brush your teeth? But you don't brush your teeth. You see, you need to love yourself, nigga. And what does that mean? That doesn't mean being on the mirror, all that skincare routine, like telling yourself I love you, like affirmations. anything that has to destroy you, anything that destroys you, anything that's not building you. If you are engaging in activities such as drinking alcohol, watching porn, endless and endless of watching movies, entertaining yourself on social media, not even making money on it, all these things, all these things, that's not a sign of self-love. If you don't even work out, dude, if you can't even do 50 push-ups, young bro, if you can't do anything for yourself, like personal hygiene, like all those things, that is self-love. Self-love is in the form of taking care of yourself. If you are not studying and expanding your knowledge base, then how do you love yourself? How can you claim, no, I love myself, man, I love myself, but you don't prove it? Imagine if you had a kid, and then this kid, you don't buy anything for them, you don't teach them anything, you don't take them to school. Like, can you really claim that you love that kid when you don't do anything for them? Same applies to yourself. The last and final bit of advice I would give this younger self or younger version of myself is that communication is the one skill, is the one underrated skill that will take you far. Like, literally, dude, everything you're going to do in life is going to depend on communication. Your ability to articulate the thoughts in your head into the world will determine how far you will go. So that applies in business. If you can't talk, if you can negotiate, if you can sell and persuade, you ain't going anywhere. Relationship, if you can seduce, you can sweet talk, you can talk to a lady, you ain't going anywhere. Do you see where I'm going? Even at your job, nigga, if you can't communicate your thoughts, this and this and this, you can't even be a leader if you can't communicate. So the one thing out of all the five things I've told you, I would also tell you to learn is communication, nigga. You need to improve your communication dramatically. You need to take it so seriously. Uh, don't get in a trap of reading materials, but actually practice. Analyze yourself. See the way you speak, the mistakes you make. Your ability to communicate your thoughts will largely determine where you might end up. So, gentlemen, this was the video. These are the five things I wish my younger brother knew. And you might not be my younger brother, but I feel like all young men need to know these things. This was the video of the day. You know how it is. Slara out.